Hello and welcome to another update video about ETH. Yeah, focusing here on the microstructures because here we have some interesting developments. We had a breakout point here at 1612, 1613 and then 1620. That did lead to quite a bit of a spike here, and price is currently retesting that one, the 1613 one, from above. So it could suggest trend continuation, at least one more high. Let us untangle this movement. So first of all, I explained to you in previous videos that the movement that occurred between Monday and Tuesday was an impulse. So that generally suggests higher prices in at least one more C wave. This is exactly what we see now. So we've had those higher prices. From that point of view, the forecast has now been fulfilled. However, to complete this C wave in an A, B, C structure, we need one more high in the yellow micro count. So it is very much possible that this was the A wave. That's currently the expectation. And then we need to think about, okay, what's going on here? First of all, it is possible that the B wave is still unfolding. This is what we've been talking about the last few days. But I have to shift the wave W probably here now, because it would be an ABC structure, yeah? That's the default idea because the trend is still down overall, yeah? And this would be ideally just a wave 2 until the market can show us 5 waves. So at the moment, I am just assuming we are entering the resistance area, which by the way, we've already done, but ideally we go a little higher. We're only producing a wave 2 here, which would see a rejection in this area between $1638 and $1,700. Now, at the moment, it doesn't matter if this is a wave 2 or something more bullish because the forecast is higher short term. So the idea was we go above the A wave high. That's fulfilled. However, we don't really know at this stage, one second, if this is already the C wave which is unfolding, which is this, yeah? Is this already the C wave of the wave 2 which is unfolding? And did the B wave find a low here? Because then in the yellow sub-wave count or micro wave count, one more high would be enough because we would have an A wave, a B wave, and the C wave in 5 waves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But it would have to be a diagonal pattern. I've added the trend channel onto the chart, okay? And this will give you a view when this breaks. Because if we break to the downside of this trend channel, or you could even call it an ascending wedge pattern, that would indicate that we're heading lower and that we do not get this last wave up. So at the moment, the question is really, okay, does the B wave reset a little lower, which is technically still possible in the support area between 1551 and 1578, and only afterwards we start the C wave? Or is the C wave already unfolding and did the B wave bottom here already? This is at the moment not clear. Yeah, we don't know that. Why is it not clear? Well, it's not clear because we only have 3 waves up. So it could just still be the X wave. Yes, because we broke above this previous high. I think the yellow wave count has certainly gained in probability. Yeah. And the scenario got fulfilled either way, that we go higher here in this C wave. However, we only have 3 waves up, and you can get overshooting. It's the same way that you can get overshooting B waves, you can get overshooting X waves. In fact, actually, I might call that an ABC now because 3 waves down, 3 waves up, and it was overshooting. So I actually can call that an ABC, but that's just something for wave nerds like me. So that means I'm approaching this from the current perspective. I say that the 5th wave in yellow, which could complete then the C wave around 1664, I think. At least this would be the next level to test, and it's going to be strong resistance because we had resistance here before. Yeah. One more high could complete it, and then we would be watching for rejection here potentially. Yeah. Or if the price breaks below the wedge pattern earlier, then I would assume this is unfolding currently as B wave still, and only afterwards we get a C wave. It's just that, obviously, because it broke above the A wave high, it increased in probabilities that here this yellow diagonal pattern is unfolding. Shared with you yesterday that this is possible in the yellow count, but it would have to be a diagonal, and that might be unfolding right now. Now we also have a little bit more clarity about the count of the diagonal, now that we see some structures evolve, yeah. So I would pay attention to those trend lines. The focus can be on higher, of course, as long as ETH is moving in this trend channel. Ultimately, in whatever way, you know, we should get a little higher in this red resistance zone, ideally. You know? Bitcoin should as well. So that's been the idea, the target. Technically, you could say the minimum expectations here are fulfilled, but I don't consider it reliable at this stage. Either way, to keep it very simple, anywhere in here, ideally, to keep the wave 2 scenario alive, which would result in another sell-off, the price should get rejected here before it breaks above 1700. But then again, the break above the 1700 level will give us an indication that maybe something more bullish is playing out, and that maybe a lasting low has been established here on the 11th of September in our trend reversal support area, and that we might be on our way to $2,500, $3,000 in the bull run. But it's way too early, yeah, and I want to keep expectations at bay here, because also here, this is not a third wave. So we would have to say wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, not really, yeah, not an impulse. So you can't get a wave 4 and 5 unless this all turns into a diagonal. That would be messy, not reliable at this stage, nothing I'm primarily looking for. So I continue to watch for a rejection in this area. I keep you updated. Hope you liked the update about ETH. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. As a channel member, you get access to the weekly live streams. They are also always educational. We do cover some requests in them. So every Sunday, next Sunday, we'll have the next one. Then you get access to Discord and Telegram as silver and gold member. And as a gold member, you get access to additional short-term market updates, even in between videos. So check it out and have a great day. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.